Ms. Jiang, is the Rivercaster Transnational Project going to be signed? Go ahead and sign it.
Ms. Jiang, the richest man in Foxby has invited you to have lunch together today.
I need to cook for my family. No time. Mrs. Jiang, the Centro Hotel equity transfer document that you previously asked me to prepare, this hotel valued at billions. Are you really going to transfer the shares to your husband? As long as he's happy. A share in a hotel is nothing.
Mom, this matter absolutely cannot let Carissa know about it. Honey, why did you suddenly come back today?
Mom, haven't you been wanting to eat lotus root and pork rib soup these past few days? I specifically came back to make soup for you.
My daughter-in-law is so thoughtful.
That's because Mom is so good to me too. Oh, by the way, honey, after dinner, I have a surprise for you.
What kind of surprise?
It's a secret. I'll go cook now.
She's been married into our Lin family for 3 years and still hasn't had a child. If it weren't for the fact that she's the president of Skylar Group, I would have made your brother divorce her a long time ago.
Mom, isn't my brother about to marry his true love? You'll soon be able to hold your grandchild.
Keep your voices down, both of you. I already said earlier, Carissa must not find out about this. I still don't know what surprise Carissa Jiang said she was going to give me. Honey, what surprise did you prepare for me? And you're being mysterious about it all day. Are you planning to transfer the Centro Hotel shares to me?
Honey, before, I kept asking you to act as the acting president of Centro. It must have been hard on you, but as long as I sign this contract, from now on, Centro will be your asset.
Thank you, honey. You're so good to me.
What are you thanking me for? I'm your wife, after all.
Who's that? Seriously, unbelievable.
Honey, the wedding is about to start. When are you coming to the hotel?
There's an urgent matter at the hotel. I need to go handle it.
Honey, thank you for your hard work. Remember to come home early after you're done.
Don't worry, I will. I'm heading out now.
Okay. Remember to come home early.
Dear old classmates, I'm getting married today. You're all welcome to join me at the Centro Hotel to celebrate my wedding. Let me introduce someone to you. This is my husband.
The network is so bad. Carissa Jiang, Alicia is getting married. Aren't you going to show your sincerity?
Carissa hasn't posted on her moments for hundreds of years. Who knows, maybe she's already down and out. She can't even afford a few hundred yuan for the gift money.
Alicia's husband is the president of a listed hotel. Just the bride price alone was 10 million for her.
Carissa Jiang, do you still remember the bet we made back in school? I said that the man I marry in the future would definitely be better than yours. I hope you can come to my wedding and witness with your own eyes how well I've married. For the sake of our old friendship, I'll ask my husband to arrange a cleaning job for you.
Showing off like this, I really want to see who Alicia's husband actually is. Alicia, you're hiding it too well. It's not until you're almost married that everyone knows your husband is Morgan Lin, the CEO of Centro Hotel.
Mr. Lin is famously the most eligible bachelor. Once you marry into a wealthy family, don't forget your classmates, alright?
Alicia, the first time I saw you, I knew you were born for a life of wealth. You don't even need good grades.
Oh, isn't this Carissa Jiang? So vain, huh? Coming to Alicia's wedding, and even renting a Rolls-Royce to show off.
I was wondering how she had the nerve to come here. Turns out she came specifically to act pretentious. How much did you pay to rent it for a day? Was it half a year's salary for you? How?
Exactly. Some people, you know, just love to pretend to be rich. No matter how much you fake it, can you be richer than Alicia's husband?
Sorry, this is my car.
Your car. This is clearly my husband's car. This is clearly my husband's car.
This is my car. Here's my vehicle registration. It clearly says this is my car. Alicia Qin, you're accusing me without any evidence. I want you to apologize to me right now, right now.
What's going on here? Oh. I see. I've long suspected that my husband has a mistress outside. I didn't expect it to be you, you wretch. You despicable mistress. How dare you drive my husband's car to attend my wedding?
Alicia, this car belongs to your husband. Seriously?
How could it not be true?
It really is. This really is Mr. Lin's car. Alicia Qin's husband. Turns out to be my husband. And they're having the wedding at the hotel I gave him. So this is really Mr. Lin's car. Then Carissa Jiang must be the mistress, huh?
Back when I was in school, I actually thought she was a pure and innocent top student. I even wrote her a love letter. Thinking about it now, it truly disgusts me.
Driving around in her sugar daddy's car, and she still dares to provoke the wife in person. I think she just can't stand Alicia being happy. She's deliberately here to ruin the wedding.
You shameless mistress.
What are you doing? What are you all doing? Assaulting someone in public like this, aren't you, afraid of going to jail?
Driving my husband's car to attend my wedding, isn't that just asking for trouble?
Alicia, look at this mistress, driving such a fancy car. She must have spent a lot of your husband's money.
You wretched woman. A $5 million Rolls Royce, do you even deserve it? Grab her for me.
What are you guys doing? What are you trying to do?
How dare you drive a luxury car?
Let go.
How dare you be a mistress?
Stop it.
Mistresses should all die.
You're maliciously damaging someone else's property. I can sue you.
You bitch. Stealing my husband, and you dare to threaten me. Just thinking about my husband's car, being driven by a filthy mistress like you, makes me sick.
Let go.
How dare you be a mistress?
Stop it.
How dare you be a mistress?
Stop it.
How dare you be a mistress?
Stop it.
How dare you be a mistress?
But Alicia is the future wife of the Centro Group's president. We can't let her be bullied by this mistress. How dare you pretend?
How dare you be a mistress? How dare you pretend? I'll let you be a mistress. I'll let you be a mistress. How dare you pretend? How dare you pretend? I'll let you be a mistress.
Hope when it comes to compensation later, you can be as straightforward as you are now.
Ha ha ha.
Smash it hard for me.
Look, everyone, see what she's hiding in her trunk.
These limited edition designer bags, even Morgan Lin never bought them for me. I can't believe he gave them to you.
These designer bags are even more expensive than my car. Alicia Qin, I advise you not to act recklessly. These are all rare treasures I acquired from auctions. Each of them is worth over 100 million.
Limited edition bags from Dior, and limited edition necklaces from Van Cleef. These are things money can't even buy. How could she have?
These luxurious bags end up in the hands of someone like you. It's simply blasphemy. Trash like you only deserves to own trash.
Isn't this the world-renowned pink diamond necklace? I heard the starting price at the auction was 200 million.
So what if it's 200 million? Isn't it my husband's money being spent? My husband's money is my money. If I smash my own things, what's the problem with that?
The money Morgan Lin spent was all given by me. Centro Group was also given to him by me.
Given by you? Haha, Carissa Jiang, at a time like this, you're still in a place like this, talking such nonsense. Who doesn't know that Centro Group is a subsidiary of Schuyler Group, and you say you gave it? Are you implying that you are the president of Schuyler Group?
The president of Schuyler Group you mentioned. Could it be the wealthiest woman in Hua Nation, Ms. Jiang?
What else could it be? My husband, as the president of Centro Hotel, is highly valued by Ms. Jiang, the president of Schuyler Group. he will definitely achieve great success in the future.
Your husband is really incredible.
Exactly. People like us. How could we ever encounter such a big figure like Mrs. Jiang in our daily lives?
Alicia Chin. I am the president of Skylar Group, Carissa Jiang.
Ha 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 ha, Carissa Jiang. If you want to be the mistress, you should have the mindset of one. If you're Miss Jiang of Skylar Group, then I must be the Jade Emperor.
Ha 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 ha, oh wow. This is the equity transfer agreement for Centro Hotel. Centro Hotel. Isn't that your husband's?
What? I didn't expect you, you bitch, to actually have such tricks up your sleeve. You even managed to coax my husband into transferring Centro Group's shares entirely to you.
This contract is from me to Morgan Lin.
What a joke. My husband just told me today that the president of Skylar Group transferred Centro Hotel's shares to him. I didn't expect that right after he would give them to you, this shameless mistress.
Alicia, you can't let Mr. Lin transfer the shares to this bitch.
Right, tear up the contract, and the deal will be void. We can't let this shameless woman have it so easily.
Wait a second. Are you sure you really want to tear up this contract? These are the shares that Morgan Lin dreams of having, and now you're destroying them with your own hands. I hope you won't regret it in the future.
A bitch dares to fight me for the inheritance.
Ha!
Stop it.
I'm not Morgan Lin's mistress. I'm his wife. Stop it.
Hello, what's wrong?
Hey, honey, have you finished your makeup? Oh no, there's a bit of traffic on my side. I might be a little late. How about this? You go to the banquet hall and wait for me first. The gift from the Skylar Group's president will arrive soon.
Okay, got it, honey.
It's Morgan Lin. Morgan.
Hey, what's that noise on your side?
It's nothing. Just a wild pheasant calling.
How could there be a wild pheasant in this hotel? Oh, by the way, the betrothal gift I sent you, did you receive it?
I got it. I really like it. Hurry up and come to the hotel. The guests are all waiting.
Alright, wait for me. I'll be there soon.
Come on. Take her to the banquet hall for me. Today, I want to show you the betrothal gifts Morgan Lin gave me. Let you see clearly the difference between the legitimate wife and the mistress.
Ria, from today onwards, your family will be part of high society. Ha ha ha.
Yes, yes. Alicia, this child, has been a beauty since she was little, destined for a life of wealth and fortune. The Centro Group is the largest hotel chain in Rivercaster. Plus, it's backed by the Skylar Group. From now on, your whole family is truly on the path to success.
Exactly, exactly. I'm truly happy for you.
Of course. My daughter is so beautiful. She's more than enough for the president of Centro Group, Morgan Lin.
That's right.
Look, all of these, they are the betrothal gifts he brought.
You're really lucky.
Just look, all of these are the betrothal gifts Morgan Lin prepared for me.
These aren't they the collection I kept in the safe? He took them all out to give to you. That one was the year I got married. I bought this gold for myself. This one was for my birthday. I got a priceless piece of jewelry at an auction. This one was when I went abroad to settle payments the client couldn't pay, so they gave me this luxury watch as collateral. All of these are all mine. Morgan Lin stole them to you as a betrothal gift.
You shameless woman, addicted to lying, aren't you? These gifts are all the exotic treasures Morgan Lin bought from all over the world to propose to me. Just because you say they're yours, they're yours? Carissa Jiang, even a trash can by the roadside. Can't hold as much as you can.
That's right. Everyone knows our Alicia is Morgan Lin's most beloved woman. Whenever Morgan Lin gets something good, he immediately gives it to Alicia.
This is not something just any random person can achieve.
Morgan Lin. So from the very beginning, you betrayed me.
Daughter, who is she?
She's that mistress of Morgan Lin's.
What?
What?
It's this shameless woman, deliberately driving Morgan Lin's new car, to cause trouble at my wedding. I think she clearly intends to ruin my wedding with Morgan Lin.
You shameless wretch. How dare you seduce my son-in-law? I think you're tired of living.
Mistresses deserve to die.
Mistresses deserve to die.
Absolutely deserve to die. Mistresses truly deserve to die. I'm not a mistress. Give it back to me.
So nervous? Looks like this jade pendant is quite valuable.
It's not worth much, but it's the only keepsake my mom left me. Give the jade pendant back to me. Alicia Cheen. As long as you give this jade pendant back to me, everything that happened today, I can let it go.
Give it back to you? Sure, you want it that badly, as long as you kneel down and shout 3 times, I am the mistress, otherwise, I will immediately smash this jade pendant.
Impossible.
Do you want to refuse a toast, only to drink a forfeit?
No. I'll kneel. I am the mistress. I am the mistress. I am the mistress. Is that enough? Can you give me the jade pendant back now?
Of course not. The more you care about it, the more I want to destroy it.
No.
Carissa Jiang. This is the price you pay for being a mistress.
Alicia Cheen. Alicia Cheen. I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill you.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
Are you okay?
My belly.
Blood. She's bleeding. It's bleeding. It's bleeding. She's pregnant.
Pregnant.
So what if she's pregnant? A mistress's child is a bastard, an illegitimate child. It doesn't even deserve to live in this world. Someone kill her child for me.
Alicia Cheen, if you do this, you will regret it.
Regret? I, Alicia Cheen, in my entire life, have never regretted anything. Today, I'll make sure to see how you can make me regret it. Someone, come here.
Let me see who dares to come over. Don't move.
How dare you resist? I'm telling you, the bastard in your belly doesn't even deserve to live.
The groom has arrived. The groom is here.
Honey, you're finally here.
Is this Centro Group's President Lin?
As expected of a big CEO, even his entrance is so impressive.
Of course. My son-in-law is worth millions. Compared to ordinary people, it's like heaven and earth.
Darling, I just heard from the server that someone bullied you. Is that true?
Yes. Honey, you have to stand up for me.
Don't worry, you're the woman I love the most. If anyone dares to bully you, I'll make them pay.
Thank you, honey. Marrying you is the greatest blessing of my life.
Mr. Lin spoils Alicia so much. It's really enviable to see.
Of course.
My daughter, once the campus belle, had suitors lining up, from the south of the city to the north. Mr. Lin proposed multiple times, and with his status and position, he entered my daughter's gaze. As for that, shameless mistress, how dare she compete with my daughter for affection? Just wait and see. My son-in-law is about to teach her a harsh lesson. Let's see if she dares to try again next time.
Alicia, what's going on here?
Isn't it all because of her?
This.
Ah. There was a mistress, she came to provoke, and try to sabotage, our wedding. My old classmates, couldn't stand she. And casually taught her a lesson.
No. What mistress? You clearly know in my heart, there's only you. How could I possibly go find a mistress outside?
Men need to save face when they're out. Since Morgan Lin refuses to admit the mistress situation, let me talk about it after the wedding. Fine, even if she's not a mistress you keep, but she deliberately came to ruin our wedding. Honey, do you think she deserved to be hit?
Of course she did.
Honey, I knew you'd spoil me the most.
Then let me take a good look, who exactly has the audacity to ruin our wedding.
It's this woman.
Babe. What are you doing here? Carissa Jiang. Are you okay?
Honey.
Morgan Lin, I'm the woman who ruined your wedding with Alicia Qin.
Honey, Carissa Jiang and I can be considered old classmates. Ever since school, she's always been competing with me in everything. I didn't expect that today. Seeing me marry so well, she deliberately come to ruin my wedding.
Exactly. Alicia kindly invited Carissa Jiang to attend the wedding. Not only did she not show any gratitude, but she also caused trouble here. How shameless.
Dear son-in-law, you must stand up for my daughter, and teach this wretch a good lesson.
Seeing Mr. Lin so furious, there's bound to be some drama later.
This Carissa Jiang wouldn't still consider herself the top student that everyone admired during high school, would she? Now that she's out in society, what matters is status and position. The person she offended today is the wife of President Lin at the Centro Hotel. This matter won't be resolved so easily.
Honey, although it's a wedding today, and bloodshed wouldn't be ideal for a woman like her, who deliberately ruins someone else's wedding, just go ahead and teach her a lesson. I'll support you.
Shut up. Shut up.
Honey, why did you hit me? It was clearly she who ruined our wedding. So now, in your eyes, am I not even as good as this mistress?
Stop talking, will you?
Stop acting.
Alicia, today's wedding is so grand. A lot of guests have come, in front of so many people, targeting that woman so openly. It's unbecoming of you as the bride. Son-in-law is just protecting you.
Yes, that must be it. Otherwise, why would Mr. Lin be willing to hit you? Exactly, exactly. Look, Mr. Lin organized such a grand wedding for you. And those priceless betrothal gifts. You two must truly be in love.
Honey, you should have said so earlier. Otherwise, I really would have thought you hit me because of that bitch.
Carissa Jiang, when you were in school, besides having good grades, you couldn't compare to Alicia in any other way. Now that you're out in society, you are still a defeated subordinate of Alicia. A high-end hotel, like Centro Hotel, isn't for someone like you, a broke person who can't even afford the gift money to step into.
Yes, I don't have a disgraceful student, like you.
Hurry up and leave.
Stop it. Get out. Carissa Jiang, are you hurt?
Don't touch me.
Morgan Lin, what's wrong with you? Have you really been bewitched by this woman? I see now. Carissa Jiang is the mistress you're keeping outside, isn't she? I just saw the picture of you guys. She's even driving your car.
Son-in-law, Alicia is the one who is your rightful wife. How can you treat her like this in front of others? As for that unclean woman outside, getting involved with her will only bring trouble.
Humph. Indeed. Indeed, it has caused trouble.
Let me ask you all, who hit the injuries on her body?
Me, I don't know.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I didn't hit her.
It wasn't me.
I hit her. So what? She came to ruin my wedding. Am I not allowed to hit her? Carissa Jiang is just a bitch. Shameless.
Alicia Qin, you're a woman yourself. How could you be so ruthless? Huh?
Am I wrong? Carissa Jiang is just a shameless bitch.
How dare you say that? I think you're really out of your mind.
Morgan Lin.
Son-in-law, calm down. Today is a joyous day. Whatever you want to say, talk it out. Please, no violence.
Oh, Morgan Lin, you can't keep pretending anymore, can you? As expected, Carissa Jiang is the mistress. Morgan Lin, I am your wife. And now you're actually hitting me for a mistress.
Mr. Lin, this is just too much. No matter what, you can't hit your own wife for some mistress outside.
Yeah.
What exactly is going on here?
You shameless woman, being a mistress and ruining someone else's family, making my daughter and son-in-law turn against each other. You're truly a bringer of misfortune. Watch me beat you to death today.
I'm telling you all, as long as I'm here today, no one is going to touch her.
You.
Enough. Morgan Lin, stop pretending.
Morgan Lin, today you're hitting me and my mom, for this mistress? Are you giving up on today's wedding, as well? Carissa Jiang is just a mistress.
Yeah, Mr. Lin, you don't know, do you? She used to be our high school classmate. Back then, she was always flirting around. You must not let her fool you.
Son-in-law, today is your and Alicia's big day. You should quickly apologize to Alicia, sincerely. Let's just put this matter behind us.
No, Morgan, if you want this matter to be resolved today, you must cut ties with this woman in front of me.
Alicia Qin, are you so sure I'm the mistress?
What do you mean?
Morgan Lin. You tell me, who's the other woman here?
Honey, I'm sorry. I was wrong.
What? No way. What's going on? What did Mr. Lin just call Carissa Jiang, wife?
What on earth is happening here?
Son-in-law, you can't just call someone your wife like that. Look closely, Alicia is your wife.
All of you, shut up. Carissa Jiang. I was really wrong. There were some misunderstandings in between. Let me explain to you.
Your wedding photos with Alicia Qin, and the betrothal gifts. They were so clearly placed in front of me. What else do you have to explain?
Honey, how could you, at our wedding, call this mistress your wife? How do you expect all my old classmates and teachers to look at me?
I told you to shut up.
I'll shut up. You clearly said before that in this lifetime, I am the woman you love the most. Even if we can't get the marriage certificate for now, you will also give me the grandest wedding in this world. Didn't we agree on this? After this wedding is over, I'll give you a big, chubby boy to carry on the Lin family line, right?
Can you please just shut up? Alicia, are you really going to ruin me just to make yourself happy?
So it was because of the child, huh? Morgan, you were the one who told me. It doesn't matter whether we have a child or not. And yet behind my back, you're no different from those scum out there.
No, Carissa, it's not like that. Don't listen to her nonsense. I've never thought of it that way.
Morgan Lin.
Ms. Jiang. Ms. Jiang. Ms. Jiang, I'm sorry. I came late. If you had come earlier, I wouldn't have been able to see the true colors of my old classmates, who praise high and trample low. And I wouldn't have seen Morgan Lin's true face. Ms. Jiang, as per your instructions, regarding the malicious car smashing incident, and the injury case at the hotel, I have already reported it to the police. The police will be here shortly. Alright, I understand.
What, Miss Jiang? What calling the police? Carissa Jiang, are you addicted to pretending to be all high and mighty? Who are you trying to scare?
Yeah, exactly. All of us old classmates here. Who doesn't know your background? All these years, you don't even post anything on social media. Who knows how miserable your life must be? And now you're calling yourself Ms. Jiang.
HMPH. Some people probably dream every night about becoming a phoenix. That's why they deliberately arranged this whole act, right?
All of you, shut up.
Carissa Jiang. Look, they're all your old classmates.
Shut up. Morgan Lin, this is none of your business.
Carissa, who do you think you are? What gives you the right to talk to my husband like that? Are you saying the slaps you got earlier weren't enough?
Alicia Qin. You're not allowed to speak. Morgan Lin, what's wrong with you? We're the childhood sweethearts, who grew up together. And today, you've repeatedly treated me like this for her?
Childhood sweethearts. Lovers destined to be together. What a great drama this is.
Honey. I'm sorry. I really know I was wrong. Please let me explain, okay? I can explain everything.
Explain what? What I heard today, what I saw today, are you telling me all of it was fake? Morgan Lin, you told me there was something at work that you couldn't get away. I understood you, but in the end, here you are, holding a wedding with Alicia Qin. At today's wedding, all those betrothal gifts. Do you think I'm blind that I wouldn't recognize them? Morgan. You really deceived me terribly.
Honey, I know I was wrong. I won't do it again next time. Can you forgive me, please?
I can give you a chance, but she won't give you one.
What do you mean?
See for yourself.
Isn't this the Centro Hotel's equity transfer agreement? You tore it up?
Yes, I tore it up. Morgan Lin, you want to give all the shares of Centro Hotel to that mistress? Over my dead body. Morgan Lin.
You despicable person, do you even know what you're doing? Carissa, let's go back and sign a new one, okay? The contract is still valid. We still have time now, can we?
It's too late. Morgan Lin. Today I've finally seen what kind of person you truly are. Between us, it ends here. Ms. Jiang. According to the prenuptial agreement, all the terms are included in it. Sign it and leave with nothing.
What do you mean? What divorce agreement? Morgan Lin, explain yourself clearly to me. Are you saying Carissa Jiang is really your wife?
Son-in-law, what's going on here? Hurry up and explain yourself clearly.
How does Carissa Jiang have a divorce agreement between her and Alicia, who's really the... Carissa Jiang actually has a divorce agreement in her hand. So who's the third party here? She or Alicia?
No idea. Morgan Lin, everything you have is all given by me. I can give it to you. Likewise, I can also take it all back.
He knelt down. Lin, why did Mr. Lin kneel down to Carissa Jiang?
Honey, I really know I was wrong. Please don't act like this, okay? I really can't live without you. Please don't leave me. Give me one more chance to forgive me.
Son-in-law, please, don't make a foolish mistake.
Morgan Lin, what does this divorce agreement mean? Why are the names of yours and Carissa Jiang's on it? You must make things clear to me today. Give me an explanation.
Get out of my way.
Alicia, calm down. Maybe this is all just a misunderstanding.
Yeah. Son-in-law, hurry up. Explain it clearly to Alicia.
I have nothing to explain. Right now, I just want my wife.
Don't call me wife. Is it that you can't live without me, or you can't live without the Centro Hotel I gave you? What's going on? Carissa Jiang said the Centro Hotel was her gave to Morgan Lin.
I have no idea. Oh, let's wait and see. Look, he's even kneeling down.
Of course, I can't live without you. Have you forgotten the feelings we used to share? Have you forgotten? When your mom passed away, I made a promise at her bedside that I would take care of you for a lifetime. I haven't forgotten any of that. I've always remembered.
Take care of me for a lifetime. Morgan Lin. Don't you think what you're saying is utterly ridiculous? Look, what is that?
This is what we just...
How could this be? Did you break it?
It's just a worthless jade pendant. If it's broken, it's broken. At worst, I'll compensate you with 10.
This jade pendant is the only keepsake my mom left me. What can you use to compensate for that? Morgan Lin. You know very well how much I care about this jade pendant, but today it was smashed to pieces by the mistress you keep outside. Could it be that? What you meant by saying you'd take care of me for a lifetime? Morgan Lin, not only did you betray my feelings, but you also failed to protect the keepsake my mom left me.
Carissa, listen to me. Please, listen to me. I can have it repaired. It can definitely be fixed. Please believe me. I swear I can get it fixed, okay?
Morgan. Between us, it's completely over. The dignified Mr. Lin of Centro Hotel, actually so humble. I really don't know what kind of spell Carissa Jiang has cast on him.
Some women are truly skilled at seducing men.
Shameless wench. Vixen.
Carissa, I will really change. Do you have to be so heartless?
Change. Look at her and tell me how to change. Get him up for me.
Don't touch my husband.
Get away from me.
Morgan Lin, what's wrong with you? You are the dignified president of Centro Hotel. Do you need to be so humble for a woman? What is she even worth? Carissa Jiang, after all these years, you've really developed some skills. I can't believe you got Morgan Lin to listen to you. I really underestimated you.
Carissa was already improper back in high school. Now she's even better at seducing men.
Spreading filthy rumors about women, throwing dirt on them. Waylon, your manners are just that low.
What did you say?
Honey, get up first. Honey, look, she still speaks, so arrogant now. Even if she caught you cheating, so what? All the money she's spending now is yours. Without you, she wouldn't be able to survive at all.
Alicia, can you stop talking?
I refuse to stop. You just told me this morning that even though the Centro Hotel is a subsidiary of Skylar Group, Ms. Jiang of Skylar Group has already transferred all the shares of Centro Hotel to you. The market value of Centro Hotel is a whopping 1 billion.
1 billion. That's so impressive.
Honey, if you ask me, now that you have so much money in your hands, you don't need to put up with Carissa Jiang, that old hag, anymore. Divorce her immediately, and I'll forgive you. For the sake of all that money, I can let it slide.
Did you hear that? Alicia is asking you to divorce me. Sign the papers quickly. I don't want to waste any more time with you.
No, I won't divorce you, Carissa. I won't divorce you.
Morgan Lin. Look at my face. Where am I inferior to Carissa Jiang? Why did you choose her over me?
Is it because a divorce would involve splitting assets? You're the president of Centro Hotel. And she's just a powerless vixen. What does she have to fight you with? You should make her leave with nothing.
Yes, Carissa Jiang. Don't think you can take a single penny from Morgan Lin. Honey, divorce her quickly. What are you waiting for?
Alicia Chin, let me tell you, I will never divorce Carissa Jiang in this lifetime. Absolutely never.
Why?
Because he married into my family, a live-in son-in-law. Without me, he won't get a single penny.
What did you say? Impossible. This is impossible.
What? You don't believe it? If you don't believe it, let Morgan Lin tell you personally.
What are you all doing here?
Officer, it's this woman. She deliberately ruined my wedding. You must stand up for me.
We received a report saying someone here is deliberately causing trouble. Who is the troublemaker?
Officer, we are all old classmates of the bride. It was this woman who caused trouble at the wedding. We couldn't hold back and hit her.
Even though we did it, it was justified. Carissa Jiang not only targeted Alicia everywhere, but also forced Mr. Lin to marry into her family. She deserved to be hit.
Exactly.
What exactly happened?
They smashed my car, damaged the branded bags in my car, broke my jade pendant, and he secretly transferred marital assets to organize a wedding for his mistress. He even gave the gold jewelry under my name as a betrothal gift to his mistress. He intends to commit bigamy. Officer, please arrest all of them immediately.
Carissa.
That's my husband's car. The designer bags in the car, they were all bought with my husband's money. I'm smashing my husband's stuff. What right do you have to arrest me?
Exactly, Carissa Jiang. Even if those things are yours, they were bought for you by Mr. Lin, and yet you keep calling them yours. You're really trying to flatter yourself.
You're just a parasite, leeching off my son-in-law. Shameless.
You say those things belong to your husband, then who is your husband?
It's him, the president of Centro Group, Morgan Lin.
Can you get out of my way?
Honey, why are you afraid of her? Even if you're just a live-in son-in-law, right now you're the most popular person, in front of Ms. Jiang from Skylar Group. Ms. Jiang is the richest woman in the country. With her backing you up, you can definitely make sure Carissa Jiang doesn't get a single penny. She'll leave with nothing at all.
Yes, make her leave with nothing.
Leave with nothing. Officer, you saw everything, right? This woman not only caused a scene at the wedding, but also forced Mr. Lin to kneel. I suspect he's been subjected to Qiu Yue frequently too. Please, you must stand up for Mr. Lin.
Yeah. Back when Carissa Jiang was in school, she loved bullying her classmates. Now, she's even worse than before.
As Carissa Jiang's homeroom teacher, I can testify to that. Carissa is of extremely bad character, a disgrace to society.
Officers, my son-in-law has always worked diligently at Skylar Group, and in the end, he was bullied by this little bitch. If Ms. Jiang from Skylar Group were here, she definitely wouldn't just ignore this.
Skylar Group is one of the province's major taxpayers. Ms. Jiang is also the richest woman in the country. So even if Carissa called the police, so what? I just don't believe these lousy cops would dare to offend Skylar Group. Carissa Jiang, if you know what's good for you, kneel down and beg for forgiveness right now. And give me a few hard kowtows while you're at it. Maybe if I'm in a good mood, I might let you spend a few less years in prison.
Did you hear what my daughter just said? You little bitch. Hurry up and do as my daughter told.
I think Alicia's shoes are a bit dirty too. When you kneel later, crawl over here and lick her shoes clean for me, then demand to leave with nothing. Morgan Lin. They're all ganging up on me, forcing me to kneel and beg for mercy, and telling me to leave with nothing. What do you have to say about this?
Carissa Jiang, there must be some misunderstanding here.
A misunderstanding, huh? Alright then, why don't you explain to everyone what this misunderstanding is all about?
Can we talk about this when we get home? There are so many people here.
Since you won't explain, then I'll explain it myself. Since you won't explain, then I'll explain it myself. The Rolls-Royce that was smashed outside, I purchased it a year ago. The registration certificate is enough to prove the car is under my name. As for those designer bags in the car, I obtained them from luxury stores and auctions. Regarding what you said, the jewelry and gold accessories Morgan Lin gave you, those are treasures from my family's safe. I installed surveillance near the safe. Check it and know who exactly is the real thief in the house.
Enough. Carissa Jiang, it's my fault. I shouldn't have gone behind your back and secretly been involved with Alicia Qin. No, it's all Alicia Qin. She deliberately seduced me. She seduced me. Believe me, my feelings for you are sincere. Can you stop arguing with me over these small matters? I'm worthless. I'm sorry to you. I'm not a human being. Are you satisfied now? Can you, for the sake of the feelings for so many years, forgive me this once? I promise I won't dare to do it again next time. Is that okay?
Morgan, calm down. With Miss Jiang standing up for you, why are you afraid of Carissa? By then, even if it's black, we can make it white. There's absolutely no need to bow and scrape in front of Carissa.
Don't you get it even now, you idiot? The Ms. Jiang you all keep mentioning is actually... Don't you understand by now? You idiot. The Ms. Jiang you all keep mentioning actually is Carissa Jiang.
Ms. Jiang.
Honey. You must be lying to me, right? Carissa Jiang, how could she possibly be the president of Skylar Group? This must be fake, right?
All these years, she hasn't even posted a single moment on social media. How could she possibly be the richest woman in the country?
Could it be because rich people deliberately act low-key, so they don't post?
Then didn't we just now? Carissa Jiang, no, Ms. Jiang. Just now, it was all a misunderstanding. Please, don't take it to heart.
Yes, yes, yes. Ms. Jiang, if you had told us earlier that you were Ms. Jiang, even if we had 10 times the courage, we wouldn't dare disrespect you.
Exactly. Exactly, we were all forced by that Alicia kid. How could we possibly have the guts? You can't understand that, right?
Right. Carissa, ever since high school, I always knew that although you had a low-key personality, you were bound to have great success in the future. Really didn't misjudge you.
Carissa, we're old classmates after all. For the sake of our old friendship, don't let things get too awkward. How about this? For the losses you suffered today, let us compensate you.
Compensate? Ms. Jiang, the loss they caused today totals 600 million yuan.
600 million.
600 million. That much?
Yes. Ms. Jiang, did your assistant make a mistake in the calculations?
Carissa, we've all been classmates for so many years, even though Alicia and the others have made some mistakes. You can't joke like this.
Ms. Jiang, total cost of repairing and compensating damaged Rolls-Royce 230 million. The designer bags in the car worth 300 million yuan. There's also the jade pendant Ms. Jiang wears around her neck. That's a relic left by Ms. Jiang's mother, worth 70 million yuan. Adding all these together, it's exactly 600 million yuan. And that's not even counting the betrothal money.
Carissa Jiang, how about we set up a gathering to apologize to you? Let this matter be resolved like this. We're all ordinary people. Who has that much money?
Carissa, you're all old classmates. There's no need to make it such a big deal. At most, let them punish themselves. With a few drinks at the table, I'll act as the mediator for you. And this matter will be settled like that.
Settled. A few drinks to replace 600 million yuan. Where in the world would you find such a good deal? Just now, weren't you smashing things with such joy? Why is it that when it comes to compensation, everyone's suddenly silent? Officer, regarding this matter, I do not accept mediation. Either pay up or go to jail.
Go to jail.
Alicia Qi, we were just trying to help you. That's why we smashed those cars and bags. You need to take a stand on this, don't you think?
Honey. Morgan Lin. We grew up together, as childhood friends. You wouldn't just stand by and watch me go to jail, right? 600 million. Even if I sold myself, I couldn't pay it back.
Carissa Jiang. How about this, for my sake? Don't let them compensate, right? After all, you're already so rich now. It's not like it'll make a difference to you.
Your sake. Morgan Lin. Do you think in the future you'll have any sake left to speak of with me? Whatever decision I make, it's not up to you.
Not me. I just don't want your relationship with your classmate to become so strained. Am I right?
Carissa Jiang, being classmates is a kind of fate. Forgive others when you can.
Since you two are so generous, then these 600 million, you two can pay for it.
I have no money. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Then, you pay for it.
Me? What are you looking at? This is your mess, and you want me to clean it up for you? Carissa Jiang, I just made my stance clear. I have nothing to do with her. The things she broke have nothing to do with me. I don't know her.
Morgan Lin.
Alicia Qin, we were all just trying to help you. You should pay for this yourself.
Exactly. When we were smashing the car outside just now, you clearly said you would take full responsibility for the consequences. And now you want us to pay. I don't have money.
Exactly. It's all your fault, troublemaker. You were the mistress yourself, yet you lied to us, saying Carissa Jiang was the mistress. If it weren't for you, would we be carrying such a huge debt?
Yeah, it's all your fault. You should pay this money yourself.
Yeah, it's all your fault. You should be the one to pay this money.
Exactly.
You guys this.
Sure. You guys, a bunch of bootlicking lapdogs. Just now, when you were flattering Alicia, each and every one of you, acted like you wanted to praise her to the skies. Now that the situation has changed, you immediately want to distance yourselves from her. Let me tell you, it's useless. 600 million. None of you can escape.
We don't have money. If you don't have money, then go to jail. Officer, please handle this. Oh, by the way. And please take him along as well. Handle it strictly.
Take them away.
Carissa Jiang, are you serious? I'm your husband.
Let go. Go.
You can't do this to me.
Wait.
Mom.
Let me see who dares to touch my son, daughter-in-law. This is all just a misunderstanding. Please don't be angry. Between husband and wife, there's no overnight grudge. Don't worry. I'll definitely teach Morgan Lin a good lesson later, and make him kneel and apologize to you.
Sister-in-law, he was just momentarily confused, and made a mistake that every man might make. Please be forgiving and don't hold it against him.
Yes, that's right.
Carissa Jiang. I promise it won't happen again, okay? Please forgive me just this once.
No need. I've already made up my mind about this matter. It won't change.
Sister-in-law, why don't you reconsider? Are you really going to let the police arrest my brother and send him to...
Mom, Morgan Lin, intentionally transferring marital property. He's also suspected of committing bigamy. He has already broken the law and disregarded marital ethics. He should pay the price.
Carissa Jiang, as your mother-in-law, I've tolerated you, not just for a day or two, since you won't listen to reason. Then today, I'll have a proper talk with you. You've been married to Morgan Lin for years. You haven't given our Lin family a child, since you can't have children. Then Morgan finding a woman outside who can have children to carry on the family line. How is that wrong?
For 3 years. It turns out her kindness to me was all an act. Can't have children. Morgan, your thoughts are the same as your mother's, aren't they? And you.
Sister-in-law, this matter is originally your fault. As women, it's our duty to bear children for our husbands. My older brother cheated, but you can't entirely blame him. After all, you're a hen that doesn't lay eggs.
Carissa Jiang, you also need to understand me. I'm a man too. I have to consider carrying on the family line. Tell me, after all these years, I've been waiting on you and your belly, has there been any result? No, I also have to think about the Lin family. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't have gone outside, to find another woman, to have a child.
Morgan Lin. Do you even know what I just... Morgan Lin. Do you know? I just...
My belly hurts. My belly really hurts.
Your belly hurts. Could it be that you're pregnant with Morgan Lin's child?
My belly really hurts. I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to the hospital. Go to the hospital.
Hurry and get checked at the hospital. I absolutely can't let my precious grandchild have any issues. Let's go.
Morgan Lin. I'm pregnant. You have to divorce her and marry me. And about that 600 million debt. I can't pay it back. You have to pay it for me. Otherwise, I'll terminate this pregnancy.
Oh no. No, no, no. You absolutely can't terminate my precious grandchild. Let's talk this through calmly, okay? Please, never joke about a child.
Exactly. This is the only heir of our Lin family.
So, your family should at least show some sincerity, right? About the 600 million in compensation. What's the decision on that?
Why are you just standing there? Say something.
What do you want me to say, Mom? The money was given to me by Carissa Jiang. Now she has taken the company back. What do you expect me to use to repay this 600 million?
Then can't you just fool her for now? Wait until Alicia gives birth to the baby, then we'll talk.
Alicia, how about this? You give birth to the baby first, and I'll figure out the rest later.
Ms. Jiang. Wendy, Liana, Waylon, and others have already been taken away by the police. The betrothal gifts from the wedding have been returned to their rightful owner and sent back to the Jiang family. Additionally, regarding Alicia's pregnancy, this is the medical report I just got from the doctor. So it was a fake pregnancy. All thanks to Alicia Qin. To ensure that Morgan Lin wouldn't find out about my pregnancy, she went to great lengths to put on this act. Ms. Jiang, since Alicia Qin's pregnancy is fake, should we expose her? No need to rush.
Alicia, let me tell you this, in this lifetime, it's impossible for me to divorce Carissa Jiang. Absolutely impossible.
Morgan Lin. Since you refuse to divorce, don't blame me then. Morgan Lin. A child cannot grow up without a father. Here's a new divorce agreement. As long as you sign it. From now on, we'll have nothing to do with each other. In the future, no matter who you want to marry, it'll be your freedom.
Son, what are you hesitating for? Just sign it.
But it's 600 million.
I've already calculated it. If you sell off your premarital assets and borrow a little money from loan sharks, you can pay off all the debts. Otherwise, we'll end up in court. Not only will you get nothing, but you might even go to jail.
Morgan, you're so capable at work. Since you were able to make Centro Group double its assets in just 3 years, I believe you will definitely bounce back in the future.
Yes, son. The baby Alicia is carrying is yours. Even if it's just for the sake of the child.
Fine. I'll sign. I'll sign.
Ms. Jiang, Morgan Lin could never imagine that if it weren't for you secretly slipping him orders behind the scenes, Centro Hotel would have already gone bankrupt under his management. Enough. I've already divorced him. From now on, I don't want to hear that name again. Understood. Oh, by the way, Ms. Jiang, the doctor just examined you and said the baby in your belly is perfectly fine. What are your plans for this baby? I haven't decided yet.
Carissa Jiang. I won. Morgan Lin, in the end, still belongs to me.
Congratulations.
Carissa. So what if you're pregnant? In the end, you can only end up as a single mom.
You put your whole life in the hands of a man. If you ask me, the pathetic one here is you.
You.
Let's go. I hope in the future, when Morgan Lin leaves you homeless on the streets, you can still smile this happily.
Alicia Qiu. What is this? You were never pregnant, were you? You weren't pregnant, were you?
Morgan Lin, listen to me, let me explain. I did all of this just to be with you.
Explain what? Don't talk to me anymore. I don't want to see you ever again. You liar. Get out of my sight. Get out.
Carissa Jiang. You did this on purpose. Carissa Jiang. You did it on purpose.
That's right. I did it on purpose. Without you, I wouldn't have known how to kick that scumbag Morgan Lin out of the Jiang family. Thanks. Oh, by the way, I wonder once the news of your fake pregnancy gets out, will Morgan Lin and your dear mother-in-law still want you?
Carissa Jiang, I'll kill you. What are you doing? Let go of me.
Let go of me. Stop it. Take her away.
Carissa. Carissa. Carissa.
Carissa, are you okay? I was wrong before. I'm sorry. Are you okay? It's all because of that Alicia Qiu. She deliberately lied to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have divorced you. Now she's been taken away by the police. From now on, no one will stand in the way of our happiness, right? Carissa, if I hadn't stopped her just now, you would definitely have been hurt by now. Am I right? Don't worry. From now on, I will definitely treat you well. I promise to turn over a new leaf. Please give me a chance. Let's start over, okay?
There's no need, Morgan. Even without you just now, with the police around, I wouldn't have gotten hurt anyway. Also, do you not understand plain language? Do I need to repeat myself again? We're already divorced. From now on, I never want to see you again.
No, Carissa, I truly know I was wrong. Please don't leave, okay? Carissa. Carissa Jiang. Carissa Jiang. Carissa Jiang. You forced me to do this. Carissa Jiang.
Morgan Lin. What are you doing here?
What am I doing? Do you even know? Ever since you tricked me into leaving with nothing, not only do I have no money, I even had to sell the watch on my wrist. I'm in debt to loan sharks now. The loan sharks have already taken my mom and my sister. They said, if I don't pay them back soon, they're going to chop off my hand. Carissa Jiang. The reason I've fallen this low is all thanks to you. What do you think I'm here to do?
You're clearly the one who took on this debt for Alicia Qiu. Why are you blaming everything on me? What does this have to do with me?
I would have paid off this debt a long time ago. But really strange, just during this period, whether I go out looking for work or trying to get employed, I keep hitting walls everywhere. Why? Isn't it because you're sabotaging me behind my back? What exactly are you trying to do?
Morgan Lin. Don't think too highly of yourself. Do you really think you have what it takes to be the president of Centro Group? Without my money, you are nothing. All of this is self-inflicted by you.
I just wanted to find a woman to carry on the family line. Is that wrong? Why can't you forgive me?
Why are you still so stubborn even now?
Fine, since I'm not doing well. You shouldn't have it good either. You shouldn't have it good either. Go to hell. If I can't live, then you shouldn't live either. Go to hell, go to hell. I can't live anymore, and you shouldn't think about living either. Go to hell.
My belly. My belly hurts so much.
What's wrong with you, Carissa Jiang?
Ms. Jiang is pregnant with your child.
How is that possible? I've been with her for 3 years. How could she possibly be pregnant with my child?
That's because Ms. Jiang was considerate of the fact that you're in the prime of your career. She purposely didn't want to have a child. Morgan Lin. Haven't you always wanted a son? Now, it's you, with your own hands, who killed your own child.
What? Oh my god. What have I just done? I'm sorry to you and the child. I'm so sorry to you. I didn't know. I really don't know. Carissa Jiang.
Morgan Lin. I sincerely wish you, for the rest of your life, to live in prison, filled with guilt. Ms. Jiang. The child. If it's gone, it's gone. Don't dwell on it too much. Your health matters most. It seems this child and I were never meant to be. However, even if I don't have a man or a child in the future, I'll still live a good life on my own.